I mean, regardless, I'll edit it out. So go ahead. Regardless, I'll edit it out. So go ahead. It's on.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the soon to be named podcast. This is your co host, Dark, with our regular host, Mr. BrandonMig.
Hello.
Today's topics. Are we going to go down the rundown on what you want to do for topics, or are we just going to shoot the shit?
Shoot the shit, and I'm going to go on the Discord here and see what we can shoot the shit on here.
We're going to apologize here, folks. Very first episode, we are still in the middle of getting this through the beta test. So we're going to fly by the seat of our pants for this first round and go from there. And we're probably going to be talking about just mainly a few gaming updates that came out, the generation launch, and hopefully getting this to record correctly. All right, sir, fire away.
All right, so start off by see here.
Long pause.
Yeah, no.
You know, right there's when we needed the Jeopardy theme.
The Xbox.
Okay, yeah, the Xbox One X, Series X, or the SXX.
Yeah, XS, whatever. Apparently, they're doing a headset for it.
Are they? That's good. See,
or how to use the gaming headset on the Xbox.
Okay, now are they doing the you have to plug it back into the controller, or are they doing a whole wireless design again?
3.5 millimeter jack.
Okay, doing the 3.5 plug-in again.
That's the Series XS controller. Which one's that? That's the new one, right?
See, now let's talk about that. There's the Series X, which is out now already. That's the previous model, and the XSX, which is what this new series. And I want to tell you the truth. I'm calling it the mini fridge. You know, pure and simple. I'm going to call it the mini fridge. So everybody knows I'm talking about the new series. Because I'm going to be truthful. I'm confused on what products work for it. You know?
It's not all universal, is it? From the X.
Smart to make it. I think it'd be really smart to make it universal for all of it on the same design, you know, because people already have a Xbox Series X. You know, the what year did it come out? The 2015 Series X. You know,
something like that, yeah.
And let's not forget, these controllers aren't cheap. You know, $50 a pop. You know, if you don't get the those Pro controllers, which range about 130. You know, so keeping the 3 millimeter jack is a smart idea, because not only could that headset be used for the new equipment, it could go ahead and be turned and used on the older equipment. You know.
Yeah, and I'm also seeing on the website a USB dongle.
Oh.
For the headset, for the USB adapter.
Oh, okay. So you could probably use it for PC too, then.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah. See, I'll have to look more into that. You know. Headset without USB. There's going to be one 4 headset with USB. Either of them could be automatically connected. Oh, interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah.
This is going to be a fun part of all this. You know, the new generation is how much they can resell you on something you already have sitting there, just because it's got a new logo on it. You know?
I'm reading the third-party headsets and the adapters may not properly work.
Oh, I wonder about that because you know how Microsoft's going to put it. Apple does it with their Apple Genuine products. They put that chip in there to recognize. Yeah, it's an Apple Genuine cable, an Apple Genuine headset, an Apple Genuine. I wonder if Microsoft decided to jump on that bandwagon themselves.
The Switch has the version of you could hook your Xbox One controller up to the Switch, but you have to have an adapter for it to work.
That's different.
It's very different.
It's different, but I can see why they did it because there are some people that like the feel of the Xbox controller over the Joy-Cons. And I'll admit it, back in the Wii U days, I loved the Pro controller over the gamepad.
Yeah, oh yeah. Who doesn't?
I'm not gonna lie, Nintendo has a bad habit of weird design for their controllers, and they're fun to play for a while, but it does get a lot of hand fatigue due to the design.
Apparently the Watchdog Legions for the Xbox autosave bug we fixed early in December.
now, here's a question for you. Is it just the new series, or is all the Series X's having the problem? X and S. Okay.
Yeah, X and
according
S.
to the headline. So it is a huge cross. Because I was sitting there thinking, okay, well, if it's just the X series, then it's the new platform. But if it's both the S, the old platform, then it's definitely something with the coding. Man, that's Ubisoft's having a hard time.
I was gonna say they're a AAA company. What the hell?
Yeah, they're having a hard time with these launches, which is sad.
What would be the next Ubisoft big launch? They just did Assassin's Creed.
That was their big one. Now is Assassin's Creed, a series I have never gotten into. Yes, I'm not even sure. I haven't been up on the launch table here for Ubisoft.
I have no desire to play Legion anyway.
It was cool when the first few came out that they tried keeping it in the realistic settings where the actual person died and stuff like that. But now I think they're darts at a wall trying to get ideas like Call of Duty is. Like, okay, we're going to have a launch every 3 years with a new Assassin's Creed. And so we need ideas. Go fire off some ideas and we'll go from there.
What's up, PSA? Some Cyberpunk 2077 physical copies are out now. Spoilers.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
PSA, is an announcement. Physical copies. I didn't even think that it was gold yet. Because they pushed it back again. So does that mean that there's going to be a massive day one patch release?
Be careful of spoilers because they weren't shy about streaming it. Oh, so someone already did stream it.
So I'm willing to bet the physical copies were already pressed and made before the last push, the last delay. So there's going to be I hate to say it, but there's probably going to be a good 5 gig day one patch.
For all consoles?
For all systems, if we're already seeing physical releases, because didn't they push it back until middle of December?
December 10th.
Yeah. And
well, as of right now, September or December 10th. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to pop that up. So let's see what there's. Yeah, I know nothing about that stupid game.
I just know they keep pushing it back, and there's always this big hype around it. And at this point, to me, the game looks like Grand Theft Auto 5 in neon. That's all it looks like right now. Is just, oh, it's graphically beautiful. Okay, what's it about? What am I supposed to do? Where are we going from here? you know, it literally looks like GTA in neon. That's how I see it.
I wonder why they keep pushing it back.
I don't know. Their only big thing about it right now is Keanu Reeves is the big thing in the game and plays a lot to the story. Yeah, that's all I keep seeing is Keanu Reeves. Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, well, what's the story about? Nobody can tell you.
Yeah, I know nothing about the game.
I know there's a huge to do last year about it because they were talking about how you can choose your own gender, but you could be a male with female body parts and stuff like that. And I'm like, so you guys have no storyline to go on, but you got to jump on a social issue to create buzz.
I didn't know that. What the hell?
Yeah, that was the big thing over a year ago. And I'm like, whatever, design your character however you want, name it however you want. I don't care. As long as there's good story. And since then, even before then, I thought, oh, it's GTA and neons. And, this post-dystopia type era, sort of like a Blade Runner. It's a Blade Runner GTA.
True. Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw it. It's Blade Runner GTA. And then they did that whole, you could choose this and that. And then it blew up again in the news. And then nothing about it. And now all you keep hearing is all these pushbacks for, oh, we're going to make sure it's gold by the time we're going to make sure it's gold. We're going to make sure none of this and none of that. So I want to hear from the developer, so not the main marketing guy developer. I want to hear from the team on why it keeps getting pushed back so much. Because they're the ones that are going to tell you flat out, yeah, this is the reason we gone through hell.
Who's making it? Who's the developers? I don't even know offhand.
Let's see. I want to think. What is it? It is CD Projekt. Project Red.
What other games have they made?
I believe they made The Witcher. Yeah, they've done the Witcher games. They fall under the Ubisoft umbrella.
Let's see here.
A lot of the time, so.
Oh, dedicated 2077 features. Content creators. Disable copyright music. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
So you can stream it without getting nagged. Yeah, the Witcher product. Yeah, they did the Witchers. Yeah, I don't know that Thornbreak game. I just knew they did the Witcher. And that was their big one.
I was gonna say it looks like mostly Witcher.
Yeah. I know there's other projects they helped on, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Yeah, but Wild Hunt is their big one, Witcher 3. That's their golden goose, and they're hoping to make this one another golden goose, but
let's see. Neo, The World Ends. With you coming in 2021, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch.
I'm kind of curious about
Square Enix.
Here we go. I'm gonna let everybody know that I am a Squeenix fan.
I'm gonna play the trailer.
Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, it's loud.
Jesus, that was really loud. Okay, right there, I'm gonna mute it. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he's saying.
Yeah, it's another one of the ever great Japanese JRPGs. I believe there was a game of this series already out. a long time ago, and I've never played it, but everybody that plays Kingdom Hearts talks about this series. And I think we only got one English release of this series, and there's like 4 or 5 of them. So people are excited about this one coming across the world.
I don't know nothing about these.
Neither do I, but like I said, that's all the more I know is the Kingdom Heart fandom also fans this one. So it's like, okay, I don't know if I want to get into it. Yeah.
Summer 2021 though, so maybe I'll have
It's
time to.
closed. Yeah,
I'm surprised Nintendo didn't pick up, or Xbox didn't pick up on it.
there's probably going to be a 6 months to a year exclusive. Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually going to be out soon for the other. Oh, not Kingdom Hearts 3, but Final Fantasy 7 Remake in March. We released for Xbox and all that. Now it was only a 1 year exclusive. It seems to be what Square Enix likes to do is use exclusives with Sony, where they will stay on Sony products for a year, and then after a year it blows up on everything else, but it really doesn't blow up, it just silently releases.
Right.
You know? And I don't think they're going to do that though with Final Fantasy 7 Remake this March. You're going to probably see a massive marketing ploy, and then in June when they do the Tokyo Game Show, which Square Enix is usually a big supplier of those shows, they're going to give you a lot more details on Neo and all the other games, and just make a whole run of what they got coming for the new systems. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see that be cross-platform real quick.
Of that game.
Yeah,
For
that
all
game.
future.
A lot of them. See, Square likes money. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Square likes money. They've been around for a good while, and they know, hey, we've failed a few times, but we know what our fans want, so we're gonna give it to them. Yeah, 2007 original. Oh.
Huh.
It's gonna be interesting. Next year, I think, is gonna be interesting for all the consoles.
How about Destiny 2 now DLC? What do you think of that?
I've never played Destiny.
It's free to play it. Free to play.
You know, I laugh because I see it's free to play on PC. I see it's free to play on the PlayStation 4, but I've yet to get into it.
Think of it like Halo, but better.
With loot boxes, with drop boxes, right?
Yeah,
Random
a mixture of everything.
Yeah, mainly it's Borderlands free to play, loot drop, Halo style play.
When Destiny 2 originally came out, they promised a lot of stuff for their fans. And everybody was disappointed, of course.
Yeah. It seems to be the trend for these AAA releases that, oh, we're going to hype all this stuff up. Then, oh, well, we can only give you a quarter of that. You know, I want to go back to the days where they said, hey, we're going to release this game. And that's what everybody got excited about. Oh, the game's coming out. And then they released the game, and then they came around and like, hey, we're giving you this. Hey, we're going to do this. Hey, we're doing this. Hey, we're doing that. You know, the whole, we're going to originally do the first project and then go from there. Not this, we're going to do all these projects, hype them up, and then, oh, well, it didn't sell well, so we're only going to do a tenth of this.
Yeah, so they're the only company that promised their true words was No Man's Sky. But that was a lot. That was what 5 years later they finally actually pushed out what they promised.
I think everybody took a good look at No Man's Sky when they promised all that stuff and failed dramatically to rethink the whole marketing campaign deal. To say it took them, like you said, 5 years to make the game unbelievable, And I'm hearing from a few people that I follow on Twitter that playing it on the PS5 is like a whole different experience
Oh
in
yeah,
the last 4 years.
I would have
And they're like,
played it when it first came out, but I did not. I waited.
yeah. There are some games you listen to all their promises and you're like, that's fishy. And that was one of them I held up.
Let's see here. Imagine Lifetimes. No idea. It must be an indie place.
Yeah, not a clue.
Indie developer. You play the trailer. November 26th. Oh, Jesus!
Breathe. Open your mind.
Minute 18.
Imagine lifetimes.
Okay, this is not what I was
Tell me more about
This
these
is actually
thoughts
this
you're
little
having.
National Geographic here.
Your time on this planet is a valuable resource. So if you decide
Uh,
to spend it,
What
do
the
so with
world?
great consideration. What could possibly go wrong?
Are you ready to make some real decisions now?
Yeah, it looks like one of those indie
This is
click
not
your
a real
things.
career. There's no escape from reality, is there? Do you ever wonder, what if your life is nothing but a computer simulation?
oh God.
Whoa! Why don't you take a break?
Why are you here?
The clock is ticking.
Who are you?
Will you make this world great again?
What?
What is
It's
your
a-
purpose?
I'm so confused.
Waiting for the deeper
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for
think
this
it's
one to
time
come
for you
out.
to
And
face it.
watch it a few times. 'Cause this looks like one of those point-click
Of
adventures that you could play like 1,000 times, like a roguelike dungeon. Imagine lifetimes. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a Rick and Morty sketch. I don't know if you ever seen that
Which
cartoon.
one? Yeah, which Rick and Morty though?
The one where they do that video game where you take Bob off the Bob's that Carpenter game.
Yes.
That's exactly what that looks like. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip this. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a Rick and Morty ripoff. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Looks like Nintendo's getting a bunch of news.
What's the big end got coming here?
Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart E Deluxe. Switch May Way.
Switch my way? Yeah.
Tracks Toy Box Edition footage.
So mainly trains, but in the toy version. Have you ever seen Euro Train Simulator?
24. What is it? Euro
Yeah, Euro Train Simulator. where you
Train.
go
I
on
seen
train,
people. Yeah, I seen people.
Yeah. Someone tells me this is the toy block version of that.
Well, that's not a bad
Switch.
idea. My nephew would play it down the road.
You know what?
Oh, look
Tell
at
you the
that.
truth, I'd sit here and probably play this. You know, because there's how many times as a kid you played with this stuff. Like you and I grew up in this era.
My nephew has those.
Yeah,
Literally.
you know, Matchbox cars and sets like
Interesting.
this. You know, we grew up in this era. See, I could see Nintendo saying, "Hey, we're releasing this."
Oh, look.
So
First person.
yeah,
Or, is that what that was?
yeah, I think so. You can ride it around. Yeah, Nintendo's probably like, listen, you guys grew up with this stuff. We're gonna take it to the digital age. You give it to your kid. Yeah, that's exactly what it
Huh.
looks like.
That looks interesting as hell. November 24th. That's today. That's
Oh yeah,
pretty
today.
accurate. I wonder how much it is.
My guess would probably be like $30. I'm probably wrong though.
Yeah, we got a bunch of tabs here.
He's tabbing it.
Panzer Paladins get a challenge core. I don't even know that game.
Never even heard of it. It's on Steam.
Oh, all right.
It's a retro design.
Mega Man.
Mega Man Zelda 2 clone. Yeah, never even heard of it. See, that's the other thing too. Like all these indie developers.
They get more rep than anything. Because AAA people can't get their shit together.
That's the thing. It's scary that these small studios with 12 or 13 people are doing better than these huge finance.
Isn't it?
You know, it's saying something about the industry that it's gotten too big. You know, and it's not. It needs to self-regulate. You know, like we saw all in the last 3 years, we've seen so much about sexual assault or harassment in the gaming, industry. Oh yeah, they've been let go and making billions for how long that nobody's challenged them. Well, now they're getting challenged by these little indie groups.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
I don't know who this is. It's, WWE 2K Battlegrounds revealed second roster update. Who makes this?
I don't know, and I didn't even know they were still making WWE games.
Oh wow.
Macho Man!
Wow, this actually looks really good.
The Undertaker?
Old school, I beat the crap out of people.
Yeah.
Huh. Say who makes it?
American Badass, Undertaker.
2K? I guess 2K's making it.
And Buddy Murphy. Yeah, so bringing back some of the different classic guys.
Minecraft Dungeons. Wait. Halloween Peak DLC and free update launching December 8th.
Don't know much about Dungeons.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons. No, that's a stupid example. Diablo 3. With Minecraft style.
Okay.
So, what me, Glenn, and Forrest were going to do, we were going to get, we were going to buy originally, but I think we're going to end up doing Ultimate Game Pass and just using it on that and play Minecraft Dungeons.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's the same link? That doesn't. Right. No, it's this link. Meet League of Legends new champ. Wait, what?
New league setup.
Here. Talk about it.
Yeah, I've never been interested in League, and I know there's probably some people that'll listen to this and be like, "You blasphemous bastard! League is the best." Well, not my field.
There we go. Cyber deals 2020. Yeah, well, the League people could build a $10,000 computer and play League. Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuphead.
Cuphead. Have you played Cuphead?
No.
It's good. If you want a game, it might get frustrating.
It will.
drive
I
you
see
nuts,
people.
but it's fun. It's a really good time. The Bloodstained, I can highly recommend Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
There's Diablo right there, $30.
Yeah, Diablo.
Doom, $30. I'm surprised Doom runs so well on the Switch from what I was.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about Hades right now. Everybody says that's good. Looking for anything else. Monster Hunter is always a good one.
I tried the demo. It's not that great. Shovel Knight, maybe.
Tiara, whatever how you pronounce that, Tiara.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim's still selling.
Yeah,
for $30.
they'll never go down in price below that.
You know.
What the golf?
what the you want a good time? Watch a video of that. It
What?
gets
What,
weird.
the golf?
Yeah, what the golf? It is pretty funny to watch people play that. It is not your average everyday golf sim.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
I've came across some streamers.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, what the heck?
Yes.
Why is this still here?
I don't know.
What the? Stuff like that is entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I watched somebody play it the one day, and I'm like, you don't know what you're going to go next for the next screen. You're like, oh, I finished that hole, and then something totally different and weird comes at you.
Oh, Capcom. Black Friday 2020.
All right, this should be good. The Devil May Cry series, that's all right. That's good. Mega Man, you can't go wrong if you want to play something old school. The
Don't
Zero
they-
Collection.
I wish
is
they had like
different.
a ultimate bundle.
Yeah, where they had it all together. I'd pay $50 for all 30 games in one package and be done. You know? Resident Evil, I can't go back to playing those. The classic ones were great, and then these new ones just blah. Even the remakes are just blah to me, you know?
Depends on which Resident Evil, but yeah, you are right.
You know.
Street Fighter.
If you like fighting games, you can't go wrong with the old classic Street Fighter.
True.
You know.
Sega. Let's see what they have. Again, this is all on the Switch.
It's all Switch games, right?
Hmm.
I have to say the prices aren't bad at all on the Switch. You know, the Sega Switch games.
What's Age of Run and all that? Age of
Those
Sega
are those
Ages. Oh,
yeah, these are classic games. Yeah, for Genesis.
That's right. Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, Genesis
That's
Classics. 15.
Yeah. The one above that, Wonder Boy and Monsterland. I own the original cart for that, for the old Sega Genesis.
Sonic Mania was good.
That is good. I have that on the PlayStation. I play that every once in a while when I just feel like jumping in something and running around and goofing off.
Seems Sonic Racing is Mario Kart version.
Yeah.
2 Point Hospital. I don't remember what that is.
Yeah, I don't know that one, and I don't know about the Valkyria Chronicles. It's an RPG series I'm not a big person into.
Right.
Yeah, that one's not my forte.
Devolver Digital Cyber. Wait, what? Pikachu's returning for Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. Oh God. Okay, well that was nice. Good job, Pikachu. We'll skip that. What time is it? 12:58. All right, you have this. We're gonna talk about this.
I have what?
You have this little
Doom. Okay,
Game and
yes,
Watch.
I do have the Game and Watch, and
So
I have
after
seen
posted
the
my last
hacks to
video
it
about
already.
hacking the new Nintendo Game
I've
Watch,
seen
the
people
on Twitter
load
and
their
the YouTube
custom ROMs.
Wait, so
Right.
what is it?
It is a little.
I mean, I see it's a handheld game.
This is Nintendo's original type of game system that they got into back in the very first 80s.
Uh-huh.
And originally, it only had a game called Ball Catch, and they sold them like mad. Like the original ones, I can't even get a hold of.
Can't you wait? So where did Game and Watch come from? I know it's a game.
Game & Watch is the name of the game, and it's from Nintendo back in the very early 80s, before they did arcade hardware.
I know they did Mr. Game and Watch on Super Smash.
On the Smash, and that's where he's from.
Right, yeah,
From
yeah.
the original ones, yeah. But they gave an updated version with Super Mario and Super Mario Lost Levels out in handheld. And it's a nice little thing. I wish the controls were a little more responsive, because good luck speedrunning on it. It's fun. It's fun as a classic old. If you want to play Mario in your pocket, the original two. Actually, not original 2 US, original 2 Japanese. Because our Mario Brothers 2 here that everyone knows of is actually different.
Terrible.
But
Well,
he had modified it, and it's running a version of Risk Doom with minimum shaders, and that's the reason it looks like garbage. Because the processor is only like 123 hertz, I believe, or something. It's very low spec. And to be truthful, I haven't plugged my.
How much is that? Like, what's the price tag on it?
About $40
for that.
Yeah.
Jesus, give me a heart attack.
Oh, that's why you make sure you have coupons. I didn't pay that, trust me. So.
That's that one bug game. I'm not that.
Yeah, I see.
All right, Assassin's Creed. Let's see what this says at least. How to kill people. Now, I heard out of all the Assassin's Creed, this one's like the best one. It keeps your interest the whole time. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, I think the reason why is it's not having to follow any realistic storyline, to reality. Like the other ones were always tied to some kind of realistic plot point.
Well, how could this one not be the same, though?
Well, it's following Vikings. Do we have a whole bunch of Viking history? We only have 1/10 of what they wrote about.
I don't know, actually. But that's all. This is on my wish list down the road.
Yeah.
Because I kind of stopped. It could be this. I heard this could be more of a grinding game, but it's not more grindy as in like Origins or what's the other one after that?
To be truthful,
whatever the other one was.
To be truthful, if I find it on sale for $15, it'll end up in my pile to play. Yeah.
Oh, so Ubisoft does really good deals towards Black Friday for their deals on brand new games.
One dev played 175 hours of Cyberpunk and still hasn't beaten it.
Yeah. Oh, so this is a rumor, apparently.
Well, the question is, did he turn it on and walk away from his desk? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you log into my Steam, you'll see I have probably close to like 600 hours in Skyrim. But there have been times I've turned it on and I've walked away from my desk for 3 hours. Or I left it on overnight.
Confused. What did that link? What?
Nope,
how it started, how it's going. Oh, okay.
Yeah, mainly how it started him driving around, and then it's still
700.
But again, you figure, okay, if he leaves at 6 o'clock at night at work, leaves the PC on until he gets back in at 7 o'clock the next day.
It depends how they clocked it.
Yeah, truth,
I don't.
yeah,
I don't know what this layout is. So, huh? Interesting.
yeah. To me, that's what it is. It's did he walk away from the PC overnight, or left on a Friday, left it on just to see if it'd crash over the weekend?
Yeah, we got a few things. Oh, hey, Dad.
Hey, guys.
Want to come to the Nether?
Does they already have Minecraft on the Switch?
Yeah, I don't, but it's on there.
This is cool.
It's $30.
Fast. Where? I don't know, but I can hear it. Watch those fireballs. I want to play too.
What? The whole family wants to play. That's unusual.
Yeah.
Some quality time.
That's our way to play.
You do split screen on the handheld? That's a small screen.
I want to play too. Way to play.
Nintendo Switch.
Game rated everyone 10 and up.
I'm going to show you right now. That $300 is not real. Everybody jacked it up to $400 and some dollars because of the new console releases. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, you a fan of Animal Crossing?
No.
What?
Never got into it. Never got into anime.
I'm gonna bore you with this. The shit you can do in this game is like unreal. No, the shit that they have in this game is freaking amazing.
I know it's got a ton of stuff in it. There are two series I've never gotten into from Nintendo: Animal Crossings and Harvest Moon.
I have the Animal Crossing on Game Boy, not Game Boy, on GameCube.
GameCube.
It was pretty entertaining. Puzzle
Yeah,
platform
they're-
more arcade.
I've never gotten into those two series. Oh, this is going down a different alley.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
This is something that really shocked me with Nintendo here. For how many years did Nintendo have their whole censorship? You can't show this and that. And then with the Switch, they've taken that whole book and have yeeted it into the sunlight.
They're like, yeah, let's get balls to the walls.
Well, I think what it is they know they're going to sell consoles at this point. They're like, yeah, we're going to sell this console. Yeah, it's going to sell. Nintendo always sells consoles well, if they're designed properly.
If is a big word.
Yeah, they totally screwed up the Wii U design. They should have just called it something else, But the fact they called it Wii, everybody's like, oh, it's just an addition.
Interesting.
You're punishing people.
Looks like a puzzle game.
Yeah, it does. Puzzle Quest.
Oh god.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And then we have this.
This cowboy, the pirate throwing bombs. That actually looks kind of interesting. How much? $5?
$5. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be worth it. $5 for a little puzzle game that you can sit there and goof with, back and forth. Yeah.
Oh god, here we go. This is something we could talk about. Yeah, anything cheap on the Wii, like for $1, or on the Switch for $1, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Everything podcast. 105 Joy-Con and the cost of poor quality.
Is this back to the ever great joypad drift?
Apple
Issue.
Podcast. Let's see here. No, I think it's just an advertisement for the podcast. Huh. What time did we start? Do you know?
We're probably pretty much close to done here, so I think this is a good part to wrap it up with this.
44 minutes.
Yeah, this is probably good.
Let's see.
This is a good point to ramp.
Let's see what else we got here.
Anything else right on the
Animal Crossing Pocket? No. Mortal Kombat, man. The Last Kids on Earth. On the Switch? Fortnite? No, God no.
Oh,
FIFA. Throw a bag at 2,000 places. Oh, we could maybe end on that, but. Here, we'll end on this one. The hell with the
this one here. What's this one here?
Xbox could be an app on your TV with a gear.
You know,
Ah, Jesus!
it'd be smart if they did. If you had like remote play, like you have a console in your house,
They do.
and you can remote play to certain things, but to have the TVs have that by default is
You
what
could-
I think they're talking about.
If I wanted to, I could play Xbox games on my phone at work.
Yeah. Oh, see that? I think that's what they're going with the
That's-
TV here, right?
So you get, oh yeah,
Yeah, I think that's where they're going with it.
13. I am not watching 13 video.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going with this. And truthfully, I cannot blame them for doing it. Doing that, because you figure you got enough processing power in the home, and you already got the system, so streaming it over to the other one would be easier.
It'd be an Xbox app, yeah, figures for your TV.
That's what I thought.
Huh. Okay then. I think that.
Yeah, I think that's a good part to wrap up.
Yeah.
I can't blame them for doing that. I can't blame any of the companies for some of the stuff. So
There's a
we'll
lot
see
more
where it
here
goes.
where we could grind off of for the next podcast, whatever we call it.
The next
Episode
pod-
2.1.
yeah, 2.1.
Or something,
Yeah.
however you want to put it.
Gonna give this a second round. All right. So at this time, I am the co-host DarkXeno, and here's the host BrandonMig. I am signing off. You do yours.
Thank you. You guys could check out BrandonMig.com, and you can also check out our Discord here with all our information where I get the information from. So we're not very smart in video game technology. We just talk about it
Yeah,
and discuss it.
We keep up on certain trends, but we can't keep up with all of it. So the more help on pushing light into something, the better.
If you are interested in joining the podcast and talking, we'll be more than happy to talk with you, whatever you like to talk about. We'll have many topics down the road. This would be podcast. How should we word it? Podcast number 1 as of right now on November 24th, 2020. And that should be it. Have a good holidays, everybody. Thank you. And goodbye.